Okay, there we go. Pinning that message. I think I am set for the match coming up. I'm sorry that I have been neglecting you, chat, okay? I am a sad parent who has left you behind in tears and sadness, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll make you laugh by someone else crying. Let's go ahead and hopefully I have everything set up. I do. Whoosh! That was a good whoosh. Nat, thank you for those gift subs. You are the best. Like, seriously, you're so cool. And I still need to change this stupid emote sub thingy because the website just decided to change it on me. But that's okay. You broke the emotes out of love. You know who else is gonna break somebody today? Our GM. And our first GM for the day. Let's go ahead and welcome her in. I'm really glad that she's here this year. Say hello to Devil Ray. Devil Ray is always a joy, absolute joy to have around here. Oh my gosh, I am really happy with everything that is going on. Well, I'm trying to poke Devil Ray to see if she is coming. Poke, 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 poke. I would love to talk to you over some mist noise. Misty, misty boys. Misty boys, misty boys. Misty, misty, misty noise. Oh, gonna go to the planetarium, get my misty boys. Do you like my song? My song about the Misty Boys? Hello, Glitchwitch. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. I am really, really excited about the game coming up. Why? Because I make really terrible life choices. Here, this is more of a jam than Mist, okay? Enjoy. Well, you know what? Devil Ray is probably in that car right now, just barreling down the highway, 500 miles per hour. Maybe using the Hyperloop that was put in Vegas. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, just be careful. Not enough room to open your doors, Devil Ray. Gotta go fast, though. Gotta go fast, okay? Sonic soft locked plenty of times. So don't soft lock in the Hyperloop. Everybody, you know what, as Devil Ray gets things situated, let me go ahead and reveal what the game is. Because this is something that I have never seen before. People were guessing arcade. People were correct when it came to arcade. But I'm not familiar with this game at all. We're going to be having Fantasyland. The land of fantasy, okay? Like, this name is super generic. Like, one of the most generic names that could be made for an arcade game right here, everybody. Which I guess is fine, you know? It's fine. We can go generic. Based off of what I've seen, though, it's not going to stay that way for very long because this game throws some surprises in. I played for about 5 seconds or so, and that 5 seconds was good. I enjoyed it. I feel, yeah, AAA. AAA video game, everybody. And by AAA, I mean, That's what I mean by AAA, the screaming. Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, today we do have 2 matches. The first one obviously happening in just a few minutes as soon as we get everything situated, get comfortable, kick back, relax, you know, have some coffee and stuff. The second match will be at about 4:30 Eastern, so that leaves us about an hour gap. I'll probably play something in that time, I guess. I suppose. Well, I'm still working on capturing everything. So, if you are fairly new to Kuso6rande, this is a bad video game tournament. We are currently wrapping up Stage 1. This may be a Stage 2 match, meaning that the players have done fairly well so far, are going back into the fray, trying to get as many points as they can. After the first 2 rounds, if they want to qualify for the second, or for the third round, they have to score at least 9 points. First place player takes 10 points in a match, second place takes 7 points, third place takes 5, and fourth place takes 2. So it's fairly easy to see who is in danger when it comes to a match. But early on, honestly, most people are going to be able to keep going and qualify. So, yeah, it's a really fun tournament. Yeah, fun for me. Fun for the viewers. Not always fun for me, not always fun for the viewers, because sometimes we get something called Fantasyland for arcade, game that nobody has ever heard of in their life. Okay, let me check this preview out. Where is Devil Ray? Devil Ray. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my gosh, I love this music. You know, it's fine. I love getting distracted anyway. Oh, everybody, it's been a long time since I've gone outside to do any walking because, you know, there has been a slight pandemic going on. And so, Justin and I went last night. It was only a couple miles, but I am so sore today. Oh my gosh, I am so out of shape.
Hello.
There you are. I just sent you a PM. I was like, where is Devil Ray?
Sorry, I had to just, get some household stuff done before Kuso started.
Now that's fine. That is completely fine. Well, how are you doing?
I am pretty swell, all things considered. It's a beautiful day outside, and after Kuso, I get the joy of trying to shove my cat into a carrier and taking her to the vet.
Oh, kitty. Kitty, don't freak out. It's fine. Oh, I met the coolest kitty last night when I was walking because I went on a decent walk.
You saw a good sidewalk cat? What kind of cat was it?
Just sort of... What do you call them? I don't know. It's got like brown fur with the white chest, and it just came out and like laid down on the cement and expected pets, okay? It just demanded them.
Oh, I love floppy cats.
Yeah, that rarely happens.
Oh, you should have taken pictures. That sounds like a very good. It's a good.
Well, apparently that cat is outside in front of its house a lot. So, you know, not really a surprise. They let the cat out on occasion.
You gotta get these when you see it. We have a neighborhood cat named Harlem who just loves getting pets.
Okay. So I am gonna have our bot do the countdown in just a second because I am ready to get this train wreck rolling.
my 43-month sub anniversary. Let's
Oh
share
my
that.
gosh, thank you, Devil Ray. Well, everybody,
You're
I
welcome.
think you need to find all of your favorite fantasy emotes or scuba diving emotes.
Is a thing. So I deliberately picked the harder version of this game.
Okay,
There are two ROM
spam
sets.
everybody. My gosh, this cutscene, so good.
Oh yes. Help!
Help! Okay, we are rolling. Everybody is getting into this. I see watermelon. That's tasty. I'm glad that you get a tasty treat for playing this game. Oh my gosh.
So this game is extremely simple. It's basically run, shoot, collect power-ups to make yourself shoot more, dodge enemy shots, and
Okay.
keep going to the right. Pretty simple, right? Except it looks like this. So the company that made this game is called Electronic Devices. They're based out of Italy, and they just seem like a really ramshackle operation. They had a few more arcade games, and we may be seeing one or two more of them.
Oh yeah. So everybody, I started a prediction. Which side is going to have the victory? Somebody on the left or somebody on the right? Get your votes in right now if you'd like to earn some of those juicy channel points, I guess. You know, the important channel points. Oh, I do like the skull vomiting water. That's cute.
There are a lot of good touches. So one thing I think Moonblaze has discovered this is that you can actually stomp on some enemies. You don't have to shoot all of them. But it's very, how you say, situational, because there are some rats in the next stage that look like you can stomp on them, but you can't.
Oh no, not the rats.
Oh yes, there's rats. So, yeah, this version, you die in one hit. There is, okay, so Gambit is onto the casual racism. Good thing we're getting that out of the way in stage 1.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh, that enemy is a little cruel, considering that you take so much damage.
When you get to the boss, you actually get a life bar. There are 2 ROM sets of this, and there's another one where you do have a life bar, but I actually decided against giving that one out because the life bar just made it way too easy. And for the sake of
during
Kuso,
the actual stages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the sake of Kuso, I'd rather have it be... for a game like this, I'd rather have it be like an Alex Kidd situation where everybody's just dying left and right. But it is possible to like improve at the stages, get the enemy layouts, learn how things go. You can minimize your death if you play well.
Well,
but the game is still unfair as hell.
Gotcha. Yeah, everybody, this is a round 1 stage, so everybody playing today pretty much has a fresh start at trying to make progress in Kuso6rande. Right now, though, I know that I'm very familiar with Alpha 5, Moonblaze Wolf, and Yugi. Alpha 5 is definitely... I don't know, generally has the advantage when it comes to blind races. He has played way too much in Mystery Tournament, okay? He has a mystery problem.
The original game I had set for this, Alpha was like, I've played too many games in this quote-unquote series in Mystery, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'd better go for the backup. This was actually a round 2 pick for me, but folks get early. Whoever gets me in round 2, you're getting something easier.
Well, I mean, I kind of love that, you know, the more vetoes you get, the worse the game gets. And this is certainly, like, this looks playable, but it is definite jank.
Oh, it's an Electronic Devices game. It is unbelievably janky.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can believe it. Oh no, not the
Oh
water.
yeah, there's a skull power-up that if you touch it in any way, shape, or form, just kills you instantly. Because that's cool.
This music is a little aggressive.
Oh, the music in this game is honestly not terrible.
It's not terrible. Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
But I mean, the rest of the game looks like Fantasyland. Also, the thing about this particular ROM set is that there's a lot less projectile vomit floating around.
Really?
Yeah, in the other one, the one with the life bar, there just seems to be a lot more things on screen. Now, there's a lot of things on screen. There's a lot... Enemies spawn way too fast. That's this game's biggest, Kuso problem. But, the other version, it feels like there's just a lot more stuff flying at you that you have to dodge, and that would be really unfair if you only had one life.
Yeah, it seems like there is a decent amount of nudity in this game. It's definitely cartoon nudity. Like, oh come on, what was it? Bald man.
It's nudity that
had a lot more.
That you still don't want to see.
Whatever. They gotta. There's nothing to see there. Okay, it's just like cartoon nudity. Like, not even anime nudity. It's gentler, much gentler than anime nudity. Okay, so somebody asked what my definition of decent amount of nudity is, and I guess it's an indecent amount of nudity. So, I'm taking a look at the developers, Electronic Devices. This was specifically made in Italy, I believe, and that group made a couple other games, Mug Smashers and Steel Force, and I'm not familiar with either of those. Mug Smashers is a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Steel Force appears to be some sort of shooter game. So, yeah, definitely. It's interesting that they decided to go with some different forms of genres. They didn't just stick to one genre. But when every game is a different genre, that's a little bit concerning. I do love that you get a parrot.
Interesting. Yeah, the parrot, you get the parrot on Respawn, and it's kind of a little helper. That's actually, kind of a smart little gameplay thing. Just, you died, have a little helper, except the parrot can also die really, really fast, so...
Yeah, that is fair. Wait, apparently chat is saying that Mug Smashers is a really good game.
That's... Mug Smashers is a good game in quotation marks, yes.
Okay, I'll trust you on that. So, yeah, what do you think is going to be the main problem as players make progress? What is going to increase difficulty-wise?
Well, one of the big problems I had, and that I've seen a couple of the players like Gambit struggle with, is that there are just things in the background that look like they should be platforms, but they aren't. Like the waterfall. You try and jump on the waterfall, you just immediately die.
Oh no. Yeah.
And just collision detection in general and how quickly enemies spawn and spawn infinitely. Okay, Alpha is in the water section, which is very similar to the Alex Kidd water section, if anyone remembers how good that was. Actually, that's got a weapon.
I remember that.
Helped.
Yeah, Alex Kidd, basically, if there was a section, it was one of the worst possible versions of a section of a platformer that you can imagine. So, yeah, I don't really trust this to be good. I don't know why, it's just hard to make a good swimming section that feels decent.
In an arcade game, which is designed to kind of be deliberately, slightly more difficult than your average console platformer.
Oh my gosh, you move so slow in the water, too.
Yeah.
Bubbled. Goodbye, Alpha 5. How many stages are there? Oh, like 6, 7 per the map?
There's 7 stages.
Okay.
And very quickly, we are starting to ditch the fantasy theming. Electronic Devices said, you know what, let's just do a boat.
Oh, geez, it just pulled a Rocky and Bullwinkle. Like NES. For some reason, there's just a random stage on the boat.
Me. There are 6 stages.
Okay. So Alpha 5 is about halfway through, but again, difficulty generally ramps up when it comes to arcade. And we might start seeing some very fast deaths here. However, it looks like Alpha 5 sprite changed on this level. Did you get a hat? Gotta stay warm.
Got a real cool hat.
Oh, I like the beanie. Yeah, I'm a fan. However, ice physics definitely always make platforming more difficult. Of course, there's a whole variety of how bad ice physics can be, from the somewhat playable Mario versions to the unplayable out-to-lunch Super Nintendo game. I hate its ice physics. The whole game is ice physics, and then when you get actual ice physics, oh, yeah,
bad. You can see Alpha's starting to get swarmed here. Alpha's making extremely good progress.
Yeah,
I would expect that from them.
Yeah, he has always been a solid player.
I love this boss. It's like an unholy mix between, like, how would you describe that?
Almost kind of a... This is really reminding me of that one optional boss to get the armor on Mega Man X, whatever that guy is, but also looks a bit like Ridley/Alien.
Yeah, it's very Ridley-like. Hey, Sammy! Rawr!
Barney the Dinosaur Ridley. There we go, Hedgemaze. Good description there. So, it looks like Alpha 5 has taken the boss down.
Gambit is on the balloon section. This is what I mean by the game being unclear. Like, you've got these balloons and you think, okay, I have to jump on the balloons, right? No, the balloons mess you up. It's the clouds you need to jump on.
Yeah. Ooh, I kind of like this music.
Alpha 5 is in the maze area. Looks like you get restarted.
That is understandable. Honestly, I think Alpha 5 is, you know, 1 extra credit still on level 5.
I could do this pretty well. I would expect them to do if there's anyone who's going to beat this under these circumstances, it's Alpha, because I know they are very, very good at mystery stuff.
Yeah, he is kind of a legend over there in the mystery tournament, and honestly has done extremely well over here in Kuso6rande as well.
Yeah, they've it's like when I try to give out my first game, I should have been like, oh, yeah, Alpha has probably played this. This is definitely more obscure.
Yeah. At the same time, I feel like this game is easy enough to understand. You know, there's nothing too confusing about what you need to do. The balloons are a little bit confusing, but other than that, the game's been fairly straightforward.
It's a very simple game. I'm trying to ramp up the messed upness of the games I give out over the course of things.
Yeah, this game is definitely messed up. Okay, Alpha 5 dying in the lava here. This section, it's a little bit like Yaku blocks. However, it's just a little bit unclear when you can actually stand on the rocks. I love it. Oh, you gotta have a section like this to eat up all the lives, you know? Gotta get the money out of your players.
Resets you when you die. That's the mean part.
Yeah, Alpha 5 is game over. Back to the beginning of the game.
Yep.
That's okay still. Level 5 in the first attempt. That is definitely good.
Definitely see the last stage. It's something.
So the biggest thing that I think when people make a really good push on their first attempt, sometimes they actually struggle in future attempts because they start just trying to rush. Alpha 5 generally doesn't do that, though. He's fairly consistent in being able to make progress again and get back to where he was without losing too much from the previous run. He's definitely already doing better, you know, not taking deaths and such. Yeah, the timer in this game actually seems relatively forgiving as well. Yes, it's omnipresent. It's just there, ticking down for you, but it's
the other board set doesn't have a timer either, which means if you wanted to, if you were playing for points, you could just, you know, leech forever and ever for the most part. This feels like they released the first version and arcade operators complained, hey, this is too easy and people are beating it, and then they just, you know, overcompensated.
Yeah, possibly. I do love the genie, though. This genie...
I love Kazam here.
Oh my gosh.
Alpha 5 ran out of credits. We set a credit limit because otherwise they just continue and beat the games in, you know, like 15, 20 minutes.
Yep. The players have 4 credits, 5 lives. Let me just tell you, actually figuring out how to get it set to have that many lives was kind of hilarious.
My god, like this... The electronic devices can't even get their dip switches right.
Yeah! Well, Moonblaze is on to level 5 as well. This is a very clear second place. By the way, we actually do need to pay some attention to the places here because I believe our referee had something come up that he had to run and do. Hopefully he'll be back by the time we get close to the end of the match, but he is away for a little bit, so... My gosh, I know...
Like, it's pretty easy to track progress in this game. Every stage, except for, like, maybe stage 3, looks pretty distinct.
This instrument is really giving me some... What's it called? Titus the Fox, DOS vibes. Wait, apparently our referee is actually here. Never mind. I'll shut up. Welcome to life.
How you doing?
Hey. Okay. You said you were gonna run and do stuff. And then you didn't run and do stuff. Ooh, and there goes Moonblaze Wolf. Actually, wait, I guess Moonblaze Wolf still had credits left? I thought it said 0, but maybe not.
They add more credits?
We can always check.
Because yeah, it seemed like they had less credits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check to make sure.
It'd be surprisingly easy to just hit a credit button by accident if you didn't set them right.
Okay, Moonblaze Wolf did, in fact, add more credits. So that we'll have to go back to where Blaze had started.
My contacts in one of them.
Okay, here's the deal. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and count. We can count up to the progress that Blaze made for the first set of credits. I'm not exactly sure where it was where he started inserting more credits.
I think pretty sure it was stage 5.
It probably was stage 5. So yes, we will count up until there. I don't think any extra time is warranted. Simply put, Moonblaze Wolf did manage to see some of the later parts of the stage as well as stage 6, so that still granted some knowledge that otherwise wouldn't be available to him. So yeah,
I usually map my credit button to something on the controller, just you know, make it easier to reach. But
yeah, you never really know how the players have everything mapped.
some players have extremely bizarre control schemes. That was a problem with the last game we gave out, Moonwalker. People were having some serious issues with the controls in that. No problem with the controls here, it's just the dip switches that were the issue.
Oh yeah. My gosh, this is certainly a video game.
Definitely is. How much you want to bet this was made on an Amiga?
Based off of the audio, I wouldn't be surprised. And the graphics, and pretty much everything. Yeah, no, I agree with everybody that, you know, it wasn't an intentional adding of credits / cheating there. So I think things are going to balance out.
If someone manages to finish this game during the time period, I mean, that's fine. That'd be good, actually. That's part of the reason I like giving out arcade games, is because there's a very high probability somebody might actually finish one of these. Blast, how do you avoid the genie? Well, there are patterns. Like, he just bounces around and shoots out those balls and
yeah,
dodge.
Like, if you can see where you can either go over the genie or under, yeah, it's a little complicated, but not too complicated, you know? It's just, you have to consciously think in order to fight the genie. That is the biggest issue when it comes to racing.
Starting always, I agree. I'm loving the Electrofarts too.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan. Hey, Salok, thank you for the sub. Glad that you are excited for Kuso all the time. That was me after the Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think I've ever had a Crunchwrap Supreme, ever.
Hey, I just saw Gambit 17 try and jump on the cloud and get ballooned.
I love it. Yeah, the balloons are, oh my gosh, these clouds are so dumb.
Just so extremely badly designed.
Yeah.
One of the rudest parts of the game, I swear.
This freaking genie just coming and slapping you in the face. Hey. 3 wishes. But for every wish I slap
of putting
you.
up with your crap.
Yeah, he's... Stop wishing for true love. I can't create you. Oh, that's it. That's it. Slap in the face. Yeah, that's what you get.
Like Alpha 5 is back up to the snow stage.
Yeah, looks like this game is no problem, huh? Actually, with 0 credits, it's a little worrying. Teeny tiny bit.
Yeah. Last time they got here, they had 1 left, but Ridley here has a pretty easy pattern. Now, the boss of stage 5 is kind of a pain.
Why does Ridley have hooves? And beautiful thighs. I like Ridley.
Bit sexy Ridley.
Strangely sexy Ridley. I don't like the head, though, okay? The head, little bulbous for me. And also, like, the claw arm. I want a claw arm. I don't want my love to have a claw arm. I want to be the pirate in the relationship. Yarr! Even if it is being a space pirate, you know, with grapple hook.
Back over to stage 5.
Very nice. Very nice.
the Maze of Fire.
You know, I would go ahead and say that for a no-name company in Italy making this game, it's actually not that bad. Putting it on arcade might have been not exactly the best choice, you know. Most of the time, you know, your first game probably isn't something that needs to be stealing quarters from
Their
children.
first game, though.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this or Mug Smashers was their first.
Oh,
and
yeah, I don't know.
Mug Smashers is well, it's quite a game. Let me tell you. It's got tons of stolen sprites. The characters are very obviously traces of characters from other arcade beat 'em up, the Combat Tribes, and it's got an interesting interpretation of San Francisco from Italian people who have never ever been to San Francisco.
Oh my
and have
gosh.
only seen it in like 70s action movies.
So it looks like their first game was Born to Fight, and then that was in 89, and in 1990 they released Fantasyland, Mighty Warriors, and Mug Smashers. I have no idea what came out first.
Mighty Warriors is their fighting game, and boy, that's
A game.
yes.
Oh, good to know. But yeah, honestly, like, still, if I saw this in an arcade, it runs well enough. It's jank, but it's not too jank, you know? Maybe it is. I don't.
Perfect round 2 pick, except it's round 1.
yeah. Like this is playable pain, is what I would say. There
Easy
are.
to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'd love to learn more about Electronic Devices as a company, just because that was a time period in the early mid-90s when a lot of these weird European companies were making arcade games of dubious quality. You had at Electronic Devices in Italy, you had a couple of Spanish companies. There was Guileco, who I think are still around and actually let put all their ROMs in the public domain, so
Yeah.
you can legally play all the Guileco games in name. And there's another Spanish company. Hey Matt, who did Hard Times? Playmark. Yeah, Playmark did some stuff. I think they also did some naughty games too, but
Oh,
they did
you
some
naughty
real
video
winners.
game dev. Oh, so naughty.
Pirates Playmark? Yeah, and then there's Nyx. Nyx did Pirates, aka Pie Ass, the game we love.
I love it. Ooh, Gambit dying to the genie. Honestly, I'm glad that Gambit made it to the genie. I think that's more progress than he's made before. Alpha 5 is definitely still the one who is doing the best so far, though Moonblaze Wolf could potentially get to stage 5 again. It's just stage 6 is really hard, and I don't think it's fair.
Stage 5 is the lava stage.
Oh,
I think you're looking because like stage 3 is divided into. I made this mistake too. Stage 3 has the forest part, and then there's like the water part.
okay.
Or wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Fantasyland is just, screwing with my head.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised about that either. Yeah. I hate that some of these sound effects sound like they're straight from Titus, located in France. Like, this was made in Italy, but maybe they coordinated a
there
little
was just,
bit.
like an Amiga sound library, you know?
It's true. Okay, actually, wait. Wild Streets was Is that the arcade game that you were talking about?
The arcade game I was talking about from Electronic Devices was Mud Smashers.
Mud Smasher. Okay, let me see. Okay. Electronic Devices. Born to Fight, Mighty Warriors. Okay. I'm just taking a look at the person who did the music for that game to see if there was any crossover with Italy. And I'm not seeing it yet, but I'm digging. This is very important to me, okay? Very critical that I find out.
Wonder, like, how many sprites in this game are actually original and how many were maybe ripped from other Amiga games at the time? I am not an Amiga savant, so I would not know. But I would not put it past Electronic Devices, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Gambit is hopping back into this Alpha 5 onto the balloons. Wait, you die even if you land back on the cloud? Well, that's totally fair.
I think the hitbox overlapped or something. Also, I think Alpha 5 just, like, overshot the top of the screen, flipped into the bottom death zone, and died.
Oh my gosh, that is so dumb. That is so incredibly dumb.
I mean, it's dumb, but it's the kind of oversight you'd expect from jank like this.
Oh, for sure. Hey, Yugi doing the cloud jump section in one attempt that time. Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing is, Yugi has done exceptionally well in the past as well. Definitely involved in the mystery group. And I know that he's struggled a little bit with some of the Kuso6rande games, but this is really looking like it's a game that works for him. And that's exciting to see, you know? Oh, a lot of death happening in this water section, but can you blame them? You're a scuba diving troll. Like, seriously, you look a little bit like a troll doll in this game. Just a troll doll who managed to find clothes for a little while. Yeah. And then when you die, you go full-on troll. Full, like, 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts. Maybe a little butt.
Stone Protector's been in Kuso6rande yet?
What game?
Stone Protectors. You remember, like, early 90s, there was an attempt to make troll dolls more marketable, you know, for boys, because trolls were too cute and girly, so they made this action figure line called Stone Protectors, which basically was a bunch of buff troll dolls. And there was a video game. There was a video game tying in, believe you me.
There was an animated series? What?
Yep.
Oh, I hate these. How did I never know about them? Oh, there's a Super Nintendo game? Somebody in chat is saying that it's actually a good game. But, you know, I don't really trust everybody. I don't know.
You forget just how all-encompassing the troll craze of the early 90s was.
I try to forget. I gotta be real. Because I hate them. They are hideous and ugly and do not belong on this world. Okay, who thought that making the ugliest doll could possibly be, like, something to be popular? And then, bam, it was popular. And you know why? Because of marketing, okay? That is the reason why everybody should realize that they are susceptible to propaganda, because you probably had a troll doll if you were a child in the 90s.
But have you seen Cupid dolls?
Wait, what?
QP dolls. I think they're big in Japan, and I think also big in parts of Europe. Let me grab a link to show you what they look like.
Let me take a look. Oh no! No! Dislike. If they're wearing clothes,
that's
they're
what
a
I think
little
of when
bit better than the trolls, but what is this? Why would somebody make one? Oh my gosh. Okay, I hate. Yeah, the thing is, the more something looks like an actual human being in doll form, except, I don't know. Yeah, it got into the uncanny valley territory there.
For some reason on the Ridley boss, things seem to slow down kind of randomly. I don't know why this boss makes things slow down so much. If there's a lot of bullets and things on screen, it'll slow to a crawl.
The arch, just the arch jump. Got to calculate those trajectories, you know? Oh, probably the snow, yeah. You know, they hadn't invented particle effects yet, so this company just had to come up with their own. By the way, thank you, Kefka40, for the sub there. We are 35 minutes into this match. Alpha 5 is moving back to the lava cave, I believe. Yeah, and you're right, it is stage 5. I was lying to everybody.
That's easy. I got a little confused. Like, it's easy to think of the water section as a separate stage. It actually isn't. It's part of stage 3.
Wait, apparently QP dolls were because of Germany? Weren't troll dolls because of Germany as well?
I think troll
What's
dolls
up with them coming up with hideous things for children?
I think they're like Scandinavian in origin, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know, but European mascot characters in general are kind of weird.
Oh,
sorry,
Denmark.
guys.
There we go, Denmark. That's really close to Germany. Like, they're friends. Yeah, so how about we just blame any of, like, we're gonna blame my ancestors who actually came from the British Isles. No, like, it's Europe. Let's blame Europe, okay? We can just blanket blame Europe for the horrors of the 90s, as well as QP dolls.
Both Yuge and Alpha are in the catacombs, and this stage seems to be the real test. I'm wondering if we'll get to stage 6, because that's yeah, that last
Gambit
jump
just went through the cloud.
mess.
What? This game is brutal. Okay, I'm starting to understand why it's here, because like the early stages definitely are playable, but then it gets into the stupid lava crap, and it is just bad.
The kind of part of the course for our arcade games, you usually have a last level that is massive difficulty spike. So in this case, it's level 5. I argue that it's actually way more difficult than the final stage in some respects. The boss is really mean too.
Yeah. Ooh, Yugi jumps right into the river. Understandable, though. Gambit currently going through the swimming section. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to think. I wore... Like, the character in this game is wearing lederhosen. I wore lederhosen for a musical in junior high, except I'm pretty sure that it wasn't real lederhosen, and they just, like, cut random strips of fabric off of a roll of fabric and convinced me to wear them as lederhosen. Because, holy crap, it was some of the most fragile crap that I have ever touched, and like I was always concerned that I was just gonna like tear.
Seem to have more or less figured out the pattern for big stereotype here.
Oh, yeah.
On to stage 2.
You know... Oh my gosh, yeah, Moonblaze managed to get the stupid cloud death that doesn't make any sense.
The clouds are so bad!
They're really bad. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this music. But... Okay, I'll go ahead and say that the one thing that QP dolls have going for them is that they all have mohawks.
They all have mohawks. There are licensed QP dolls based on other characters. Just with that weird face, like I don't know if they're worse than Funko Pops, but they're definitely like on the same tier of why would you want this in your house.
Honestly, I would go ahead and rate them a little bit above Funko Pops, but you would have to be an old lady who just has a giant collection of dolls in order to want one of those, like, displayed. Otherwise, you'd probably want to hide it from public eyes.
Well, yes, I will freely talk smack about Funko Pops in here. Your Pops suck.
Oh, yeah, Funko Pops are dumb, okay? I do not understand the appeal. Other than, hey, we just shoved this down your throat because we know marketing works, we know propaganda works, and you'll buy any piece of crap. As long as we make you think they're popular, you'll buy it. Stupid. Nah.
Place because Funko's based in Seattle, we're in Portland, so they're basically next door, and they just shove so many of them to stores around here.
I don't know if oh no, I've seen somebody doing art of their original characters as Funko Pops, and that is when I knew that I needed to get off the internet. Because as soon as you make a Funko Pop character, you're done, okay? Yeah, you've reached bottom. There's nowhere to go but up from there. Okay? But that...
make honorary Kuso6rande Funko Pops.
Oh no. We do have the Dancing K. If I just put black circles in for the eyes, there we go. We've got the crappy Funko Pop.
Make one of, we can make one of Skelly-chan.
Aww. Skelly-chan Funko Pop. It's already basically a Funko Pop. If anybody here actually likes them, then yes, I am totally bashing something that you love, but you do you, you beautiful person, you.
Self-destruct system, I think it did, and like it was, you know, a games as a service thing, so it, if I recall correctly, it died pretty fast.
Somebody said make a Funko Pop of Alf. The thing is, as soon as you say that, I think it exists. Oh jeez, I gotta look, and I'm gonna regret this if I actually find an Alf Funko Pop. There we go. I hate it. Unlike... There are a handful of them that I can deal with, okay? A handful that I look at and I don't vomit immediately. Which, honestly, is about the biggest compliment I can give. Everybody, there is no contest. The worst Funko Pop is easily Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast, okay? I don't even have to Google it because it just is. But if you want to go ahead and scare yourself, go and Google Mrs. Potts Funko Pop, and you will immediately run to the bathroom.
Really good here.
Yeah, Alpha 5 is doing great. On to stage 4. Fine, I'm gonna find a picture for people because apparently nobody wants to scare themselves. Okay, Mrs. Potts. Funko Pop.
Tell from the compression, but is it credit 2 or 3 credits?
That looks like 2 credits, so it could be worse.
Okay.
But it definitely
they
could
just
be a little better.
Took a death there, so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sharing the horror with you. Scaring your soul, okay? Go take a look. Go take a look, everybody, and tell me that I'm not wrong. Or that I'm not right.
Action Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's... Cadus has been spared because apparently Chrome is not letting him open it. Yeah, it is so cursed.
You look at this and decide,
oh my gosh,
yes,
the
I
lag on Alpha 5s. No, you don't. No, you don't. You need it in the trash can. This is certainly a conversation that has gone a few places. Okay, that Rocket Raccoon, I don't like the red eyes so much, but it's fine. It's fine. Why? Because it doesn't have the stupid rectangle head that every single one has. It's like, hey, we made your head a square, and we took away your eyes, and Funko Pop, baby!
For the gun seems really weird. Sometimes it'll just hit you when it launches, even if it looks like you're in a safe spot.
Okay, stage 5 for Alpha 5. Hey, Yugi is there right now as well. Yugi could potentially pass Alpha 5, but running out of lives very quickly in this section. Am I surprised? Nope. But look, okay,
Alpha's in a really good place.
Yeah, honestly, I think it could happen here. It's just this part is so brutal. There's so many enemies.
This stage is...
No, almost! How do you make that final jump right there? It is so hard. Every player is struggling with it.
2 level jump.
Oh, there we go. Yugi moving from second to first. Bam!
Wow, first try.
Yeah, no, second try, but still. That is a lead change right there. Alpha 5 moving down to second. I believe Moonblaze Wolf is in third, Gambit in fourth, but we still have plenty of time to make progress. Somebody in chat is saying that Alpha got their last lap. I'm not 100% sure. Did Alpha get to the choppy part? Because I don't recall seeing it. Oh, Alpha 5's past it. Never mind. Alpha's in first now. So, whatever.
That was sweet.
Yeah, that discussion is null and void. Alpha 5 is in first. But still, I want to say, Yugi made a very decent push. I think he's got one more really solid push to go here in order to...
Fast. We're already at like 50 minutes. Jeez.
Yeah, this has been a very fast match. I love it.
We're at the boss. This boss, I mean, off with your head.
Oh,
Seems
no!
like an easy pattern, but the hitbox is really, really...
Yeah,
nasty.
I don't want my head chopped off.
I think Alpha's just gonna try and tank it.
I mean,
Smart choice.
Not the worst idea. Doing a bit of a damage race, especially if you have a credit left, is probably fine.
If you use the credit, the boss's health actually resets.
What?
Yep.
Oh, no. No, no, no. How many hits does he take? He's got so much health. Well, okay, almost dead. There we go. The boss is dead. Everybody...
We're at the last stage.
Wait, New York? Italy?
I don't think this is Italy, but it's close to Electronic Devices' headquarters.
Now we're going to
don't recall
Gingham.
Italy ever looking like this. This is the part where they just said Fantasyland. Yeah, screw it. We're just doing the steady level again.
I mean, to be fair, New York can be in a fantasy game. That's fine.
Doing some interesting jump strats here.
Yeah, okay, there we go. All you had to do was walk to the right. General store! Yes! Oh, unfortunately, that is a game over for Alpha 5. Wait, I thought Alpha 5 had a continue left.
It does have a continue, but they have a high score, so they have to enter their name first, and then they get to continue.
No. Apparently it doesn't let you continue if you make it to that stage. Well.
Oh.
Devilry, you evil, evil person. So apparently it just pulled an iron sword there, where once you make it so far into the game, you just don't have continues anymore. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't expecting anyone to get to that stage, but
Blech.
Alpha's doing the thing.
Yeah, I mean, Alpha 5 could have been a contender, you know? Wait, no, that's Chicago, isn't it? Or Italy. Which is where this game was made. There we go, yeah. Kill the shark! Yeah, good job, Yugi! Yeah, sharks.
Now the question is, can Alpha 5 get back there in like 8.5 minutes?
I don't know. Like, this game is relatively fast. Stage 2. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can definitely speed through a lot of this. The biggest thing is getting too greedy and just making mistakes that you wouldn't make otherwise. I don't like this music, okay? Some of the music is okay, this music's not.
Only this game doesn't have a second loop like Alex Kidd does. If it did, oof.
Alex Kidd is something special. Honestly, you know, there are a lot of games out there that I recommend that people try out in order to get, like, understand a little bit of Kuso. I want to one day, like, write some sort of guide for, like, things to do when you are facing a game for the first time and how to, like, understand how to make progress in it. Because there's a whole variety of, like, strategies for tackling a game that can help. Alex Kidd, the biggest thing is realizing everything will kill you, and you just, like,
you have to play that game very deliberately.
Yeah, you have everything that you do has to be precise-ish. Hey, Yugi is back to the snow level. This is a decent push by Yugi. We could potentially see the final stage.
He's only got 1 credit left, though.
I mean, it doesn't really matter on the last stage.
Took a bath, idiot.
Okay, look, a lot of people in the Titanic took a bath, and it wasn't a good idea. But what are you gonna do? You're so smelly after being on the boat for so long.
Showers?
Actually, that makes me wonder, did they have showers on the Titanic?
Sure.
Are you sure?
I mean, they had to have restrooms, right?
No, maybe they just threw their crap overboard. I'm sorry, everybody, okay? That was a crass joke. I apologize. Joking about a tragedy that happened over 100 years ago. And it was the... Oh. And simply put...
Every time I give out a game, people just exceed my expectations. I'm like,
yeah.
nobody's gonna get past the castle stage, and lo and behold,
Yugi's in the bubble. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my list of things that may or may not be okay to say on stream. Dark humor from the early 1900s. Okay.
There's my cat. Rika.
There we go. We're in the cave. Got a parrot. Oh, ooh, Minotaur just ran into Yugi. It is a labyrinth of sorts, so that makes sense. Oh, Yugi, I would really love to see you beat this level. I would love to see a contender.
Oh!
I do hate that the zeros look like fours, though, in the... Like, they look like weird fours, but they're just misshapen zeros, like somebody sat on them.
Yeah, the choice of red for the numbers is not great. Especially when compressed and you have all four of the competitors on stream, because it's really hard to read.
Yugi, this is your... Nope, that's it. Yugi cannot pass Alpha 5. I would say that is a solid second place. It's up to Moonblaze Wolf to see if he can manage to get up to that point, but on his last credit, it's a little bit sketch.
Has Moonblaze Wolf gotten to stage 5 legit?
I don't believe he's gotten there legit yet. Yeah, the thing is, earlier on in this match, Moonblaze Wolf did make it to stage 5, but he had been using... He had been adding credits throughout the match, and that ended up letting him make it there, which, you know, I thought about it. I believe that the knowledge gained from that sort of compensates from the time, or for the time that was lost due to catching up, or due to having to go back to the beginning there. But yeah, I do not recall Moonblaze making it there without using extra continues. If I am mistaken, please let me know. Okay, Alpha 5 onto the boat. You know what? Nobody can make progress at this point. Nobody is going to be able to catch up to their personal best. What do you think, Devil Ray?
Probably right. May as well watch it play out, see if any more hilarious bugs happen.
I mean, Alpha 5 could manage to pull some sort of miracle here.
You know, bask in the glory that is Fantasyland. Appreciate our hero's really good hat and cool, cool pink jacket here. Cat. Huddling behind my laptop because she knows it's warm.
Aw, cats know the best. Aw, kitties. What are you typing, Alpha 5? You wanna resize that for me?
Where do you give
It's a little big. I think it's gonna be some Tages. Yeah,
I'm thinking about Tages.
You know, I'd expect video games to have phages more, like, sooner than Tages. I don't even know what a Tage is. Okay, well, there we go. final stages where credit don't matter.
Because I hate you.
Oh, there you go. You fixed most of it, Alpha 5. You still have what gives have the final stages where credits don't matter?
That has big salt energy right there, gotta say.
I had an extra credit. I could have been a contender. Devil Ray. Oh, geez, this silence. It's not my fault that Alpha 5's not playing anymore. Fine. You know what? I don't even care. You know why? Because we've got 5 seconds left. Yeah, we are almost done with this. Oh, and I stopped the timer too early. Looks like we're going to have to do the match again.
Oh, no. 7 seconds, bro.
Oh, 7/100ths of a second. You know what? I'll forgive myself. That was pretty good. So, everybody, Alpha 5 definitely made the most progress, made it to the final stage. Yeah, there's the stupid mechanic where apparently you can't continue if you get to the final stage. Why? Who knows? Maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they didn't. Electronic devices, I really don't know what you did. Yugi definitely made second. Moonblaze Wolf, from what I understand, took third, and Gambit fourth. I am seeing if Alpha 5 wants to come and chat about the game. Yeah, you were saying that... Oh, wait, there's Alpha 5. Hello there, Alpha 5, and congratulations on your victory today.
You have no idea how angry I was prepared to be at that game.
Oh,
like, ways I was gonna be so mad because all I had to do was play worse and I would have had 4 more lives.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Rule.
It's, well, the biggest thing that I can compare it to is Iron Sword for NES, because it pulls that as well. And when I was, like, doing very basic speedruns of the game, yeah, essentially I had to get to the point where, you know, I'd get a game over before moving on to a certain level, because from there, you only had lives, you had no continues. And it's just so dumb. It's a dumb mechanic, and it doesn't warn you about it.
Yeah, like if it did any of that,
the era love to do it.
Yeah, if it did any of that, that would have been fine. And like there was also the only other part I found that was painful was like that second jump in the 5th stage. I had an idea about how to do that without dying, but I could not execute it. And if I messed up, like, well, I'll just do it the damage boost way because I can't figure it out. But that game was good up until it made me sad.
Yeah, honestly, the sadness is pretty dang understandable there.
Yeah, I wanted to finish it, but now I'm sad.
Believe me, the ending is not worth it.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, you probably get the girl back. Congrats, Alpha 5.
What happened?
She also looks like a troll doll.
I'm also confused because I thought I set a higher score than that because the changed in the top right, but I don't see it there anymore. So oh well. But yeah, that's good. That's.
Now I've got something kind of funny because you were complaining about that one jump when it came to this game, the one that kept killing you. Yuge got it second try.
Yeah, I'm like there was definitely like a way where I'm like, okay, so go up into this corner and do it, but like it just died, so I just went for it. Or if you're talking about the lava pit thing,
yeah, that one.
I wasn't. No, I was talking about the one with the spinny spikes at the top.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
okay. I realized on my
bad.
third trip there, what was happening was, and I didn't even think about it until I got there, was the stones are all like they're acting while you're on the screen, so if you run straight across, it works perfectly. But if you mess it up once because you jumped too early, the whole thing is out of whack, and you have to go back across the top to reset it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next time I made it there, once I realized that, I just ran straight past it, didn't mess it up. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's pretty fantastic. Yeah, So, what are your overall thoughts about the game? You know, obviously, game made in Italy, 1990, came out on arcade.
Most bosses had too much HP.
Okay, yeah, I'd agree.
I agree.
Yeah, and I couldn't figure out exactly maybe how to dodge the Executioner. Like the fourth boss.
The Executioner,
sometime...
I think, is the hardest boss.
See?
Yeah, first boss, once I realized that, I don't know, he takes like double damage from the parrot or something. Every time I just went to that corner, he took way more damage just shooting him in the face. The genie was rough, but you can dodge him, but I wasn't playing anywhere near safely / slowly enough to not take damage from him.
Yeah.
And, let me think. The eel was a joke if you got there with any gun upgrade. And then what was
pretty
the fourth
much.
boss? Oh yeah, the fake Ridley looking thing. He just hops over your head and you shoot him a lot, and it's boring because he takes too much damage.
Yeah, definitely is a little bit of a bullet sponge there. I think I have one more question for you, Alpha 5. Out of all video game characters in existence, which one do you want to see made into a Funko Pop?
Oh, geez, that's... Well, because I think I don't like how Funko Pops look.
Exactly. Come on.
So
they're worse. Well, they're like on the level of troll dolls. Like, why do people buy them? Just because they're told to buy them. That's why.
I think troll dolls are more legitimate than Funko Pops.
Like because they actually have history to them. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're real things.
Yeah.
Funko Pops are just, they take something, they make it look terrible, and then they sell it for 5 times what it costs to make them.
Yeah, so which character in video game history, you get one for a Funko Pop to ruin the world with?
Oh man. I'm
sorry,
hard.
I'm asking you the hard questions here.
You know what? I'm just gonna pick the baby from Baby Boomer, because that would just, 1, confuse everybody, and 2, be horrible, and that's exactly what I think Funko Pops are.
I think that's a great idea. Give the baby a gun, because that would help people understand what it's probably about.
Exactly.
And we're sold. I'm sold. Oh my gosh. Chat has some really terrible ideas. Thank you, chat. Bubsy, Wario, Echo the Dolphin, Scunny, Kefka. You know what? Kefka would probably actually look a little nicer as a Funko Pop.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't hate Bubsy, mainly because the only Bubsy game I've really played is Bubsy and Sonic 2, and bosses in that are easy. So you just hold the glide button and you win.
Well, cool. Thank you so much, Alpha 5. Seriously, great job on your victory here. I know that you were playing over at the Mystery Funhouse yesterday, right? Some of the
yeah, I was doing the game jam that we set up with an Argentinian game foundation, and I have been so busy and so burned out that I think I've had maybe like 1 free day since I was eliminated from last Kuso, which was like 2 weeks before this Kuso started.
Wow.
And so I'm still on the perpetual burnout wagon.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go relax today, okay? Go.
I can't, because I'm also doing the speed runs, the speed seasons thing at
I said
GDQ.
go relax. Wait.
I'll try. I'll do it for you.
Seriously, though, thank you so much. And yeah, you definitely earned this one. Great job. Devil Ray, thank you for the game, and I will see both of you later.
Can I do a plug quick?
Oh, sure. Yeah, go for it.
So, my partner, Lord BBH, who rather inadvertently helps me discover and pick some of these games out, tomorrow he is doing a stream at 5 p.m. Eastern, not 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, where he's going to be trying to clear arcade games of dubious quality on a single credit, and one of the games will be the Life Bar version of Fantasyland. There are going to be some real winners in the lineup, so go check it out if you're interested in seeing some real jank arcade games.
So that should be twitch.tv/LordBBH. Is that right? Yeah, feel free if If you want to, mods, pop a link in chat, and that would be completely fine. Yeah, thank you for letting us know about that. So,
Problem. Anything to promote my my boyfriend.
Yes. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. I'm glad that he finds a lot of junk so I don't have to. Well, everybody, take care, and I will see you next time, Alpha 5, Devil Ray.
Take care.
Bye.
Well, hopefully, GM again soon. See you later.
Yeah. Bye.